So hi guys, my name is Marilyn. As you know, it's that time of the day or the week where we have to record our videos. So yeah, this week we are discussing some data types in relation to business data, and the first one I want to talk about is a primitive. So according to Mozilla Corporation 2021, a primitive data type is a data type that is not an object, has no methods, and they are immutable. That is to explain that they cannot be altered or changed. And so for an example of a primitive data for business, I would go with an amount of business receipt or invoice, or an issued invoice for a raw material purchase. Such an amount on that receipt or invoice cannot be altered or changed because it's fixed. Unless a new one is issued, no one can change it or no one can tamper with it. And so that's an example of a primitive data type for a business operation. Now I also want to talk about the collection. Now when we refer to collection, according to Oracle Corporation 2021, a collection is an ordered group of elements, all of the same type. It is a general concept that encompasses lists, arrays, and other familiar data types. Each element has a unique subscript that determines its position in the collection. I don't know if you understand me. An example of that will be like all employees in a department. So for example, I guess in a production department with a shift system, and each employee has a schedule of time, like a scheduled time of work. So employee number 1 in the production department will probably be the head of department, and employee number 2 will be maybe shift 2 supervisor, and then the list goes on and on, because like every employee has a fixed subscript that determines their position in the collection. Okay, I'm trying to explain that according to Mozilla Corporation 2021, again, an object is a collection of properties, and a property is an association between a name or key and a value. An object is a standalone entity with properties and types. Okay, so an example of a collection of properties would be employee list of positions and salaries. So the standalone entity is the position of the employee and has different properties such as the categories involved. And when I say categories involved, I'm trying to explain that we're talking about employees, whether they are in executive management or they are in the production management. We're talking about their basic salary and the amounts they earn, their allowances, and then their taxes. And that is related to every employee's position. I hope that is clear. Yeah, so those are the types of business data that I wanted to talk about for this week. Thank you.